What is up, my beautiful, beautiful stalkers? I guess it's that time again. That's why recently, while I was busy working, I asked you to use the hashtag AskBen, and you can ask me anything you want. And this is what happened. So before I continue, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to make sure you are the first to be notified of all of my new content. Drop this video a like if you want to see more content like this. And don't forget to come stalk me on social media and check out all of my music. All of the links are in the description. Now, first of all, guys, I love you. I miss you. I hope you are all staying safe and responsible. I don't know where you all are in the world, but right here in the UK, lockdown has been extended. So we are being innovative and creative with amusing ourselves. And that's one of the reasons why I thought a new episode of Ask Ben would be such a good idea to lift our spirits. But I've also been really grateful for the 10th anniversary live session series that was filmed in advance before lockdown. And by the time you see this, that series will have finished. All 10 videos will be up and available on my channel. Please go check them out. Drop me a comment and let me know which was your favorite song from the 10th anniversary live sessions. So lockdown life has been really interesting for me so far. I have been working harder than usual somehow, and I've also booked gigs somehow. Like, how did that happen? Last week I performed at the Sunflower Lounge via Facebook, which is an iconic Birmingham venue that I've always wanted to play, and I'm so happy to everyone that turned up. So I'm looking forward to doing more of these live concerts for you, including Virtual Pride, which is taking place on the 23rd of May. Search for Virtual Pride 20 or go to virtualpride2020.com for the details. I hope to see you all there, and follow me on social for any updates on new gigs that are coming up. So let's get going with this unscripted mess. I'm armed with tea, as I should be. This is my new favorite mug, by the way. It's rather appropriate. This time around, you guys did not disappoint. So I'm here in the spare room of my family home. I've only just had a moment to film this, so the light is probably gonna change as it gets darker. Sorry, guys. This is lockdown. So Dakota asks,
come for me, bitch.
Alberto asks, how do you feel about the Sonic movie and the original design of Sonic? I have kept quite tight-lipped about this because I was actually in contact with Sony before that movie was shipped off to Paramount, so I kind of have a insider perspective on things. And let's just say the development of that movie was very interesting. I am not going to get myself into trouble by saying anything more than that. Tristan asks, would we be seeing Megalomaniac as a single anytime soon? So if you tuned into any of my live streams, I have been premiering a new song from the new album Megalomaniac just for you guys as a little treat to cheer you up. The problem that I have right now is that a lot of things that I'm relying on to promote this new album just aren't there right now while we're in lockdown, so I don't feel like it's the right time to put any of the new music out, I'm afraid. I'll be elaborating a little bit more on that shortly. Hanyu Pamu asks, do you make remixes or covers by ear, or do you read it by notes? It's kind of a little bit of both, to be honest. The thing that I love most about remixing is that I can write my own progressions. So I tend to do that a lot by ear. But if I do want something a little bit more accurate, I will have a look at the transcribed chords. They also ask, do you have any tips for people who don't have musical instruments and only have a laptop to make beats? Here's something for you. Your laptop is your instrument. These days, you can do so many things with a laptop. So think of it that way. Your computer is your instrument. And that's the same as what I say to vocalists who don't play instruments. Your voice is your instrument. We need to remove these traditional barriers of what we think an instrument is. Sapphire asks, if you didn't have a singing career, what would you pursue? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a vet. And then I found out I had a lot of allergies. I guess now I think I'd still want to be creative, so my first choice would probably be film, and then maybe design and marketing, because those are things that I really enjoy too. What other places would you love to tour in the future? All places. I can't stress this enough. I'm really looking forward to doing more shows in the UK, because it's been a while. Also Europe, I guess. I need to make the most of Europe before we leave. My heart breaks. I didn't cry. But of course America is up there as well, because I know that's where a lot of you guys live, and I haven't done any gigs there yet, so that would be fun. Hello, Editing Ben here. Since filming this episode, I have been booked to perform at Virtual Pride by the South Florida Pride Collective on May 9th and May 10th. And even though this is an online event, I am considering it my first US gig. I am so excited and I can't wait to see you all there. Right, on with the episode. But honestly, I'm a child of the world. I just want to see as much and learn as much as I possibly can. Mel asks, how many languages can you speak or understand, and which languages? None. Honestly, on a good day, I can barely get by with English. That would be two, I guess. That would be English and very, very basic Japanese. I am constantly appalled with how bad my Japanese is. This just happens to be on the same topic. Two Left Feet asks, Ben-sama, I am taking Japanese and was wondering what you found most difficult in learning the language. The thing that still trips me up, and I think it's the thing that most foreign speakers trip up on, is the intonation. And it's what sets Japanese apart to a lot of Western languages, is that intonation is so crucial that it is just as important as pronunciation. So if you haven't learned about intonation yet, I'm giving you a heads up. Look into that now, because it is a key part in getting your Japanese speaking correct. Dakota's back with another highly intellectual question. How does this make you feel? Hungry. Lisa asks, when will the new album be coming out? That is a great question that even I don't know the answer to. So the original plan was to start promoting a new single that was going to lead into the album later this year, and that was all going to start round about now. And the key part about all of this is that I was also going to start touring at the same time. So now with everything that's going on in the current situation, all of the live venues are closed for the foreseeable future, which means all touring plans have had to be cancelled, which means unfortunately the album is being delayed. I'm really sorry guys, but this is a genuine case of taking it day by day, because nobody knows what's going to be happening, nobody knows when the music venues are going to be opening up, and that is a key critical point to scheduling the release of the album. But don't worry, there will definitely be lots of new music this year, and I certainly intend to keep you guys entertained with wonderful, wonderful highbrow content like this. GTA asks, can you ascend to Super Ginger 3?
Darling, I believe I already have.
I'm using all your Twitter usernames, by the way. I hope that is alright. Hippo Papa Panic asks, following on from your ongoing amazing live sessions that are being uploaded to your YouTube every Friday, are there any songs from the live sessions that we wouldn't expect? Ah man, well guys, it's all over now by the time you see this, but drop me a comment below and let me know, what was your most unexpected song that I did for the 10th anniversary live sessions? I'm gonna take a stab and say it was either Lolita, because even I was surprised at how massive that song got, or Devil's Cry. Because I know Devil's Cry is really, really popular, but it was such a long time ago and I don't think anybody was expecting me to do a live version of it. Drop me a comment below and let me know. Ricky asks, how did you and your boyfriend meet? It was a classic romantic tale about boy meets boy, and their eyes met across a crowd while standing on a bridge in Paris, and they looked at each other for a moment and instantly they knew. We met on a dating app. Yes, sorry guys, we met on a dating app. John asks, during times that it is difficult to get things done, what kind of things help you be productive? John, this is a great question, and let me tell you guys, it is hard being an independent artist because there is no one around me like kicking my ass and telling me you must get this done today, you must do this. One of the things that helps me stay productive when I'm feeling overwhelmed and I have lots of things to get done is make a list. Simple lists. And because my mind tortures me at night and I will lie awake stressing about how overwhelming everything is, when I reach that point I make an effort to make a list before I go to bed, and it's a to-do list for the next day. And sometimes when I'm feeling super anxious, and sometimes my list can be as simple as get up, have a shower, go to the gym, have lunch, just to kind of help you stay centered and focused. And remember that those things, they still count. Taking care of yourself counts as being productive too. I wake up and I feel motivated to tick things off my list. That's why I think they help so much. On the flip side, during times you may be working too hard and being too productive, what kind of things do you do to step back, take care of yourself, and find joy? Because so much of my work requires so much brain power, the things that I love to do are the things that completely disengage my brain. And so they're really simple. I love having a conversation with someone or having a phone call with someone. I love watching like Netflix and Amazon, and it's normally cartoons or something really dumb and funny that my brain can just shut off to. I guess the only two exceptions would be going to the gym and doing a dance class. But the same principle is there, because when I'm doing those things for an hour or a couple of hours, the only thing I have to think about is the physical activity that I'm doing. All of my work, everything that has been playing on my mind just disappears for a short amount of time. And I think that's really important for mental health as well. Tefra asks, if you toured in the USA, where would you want to go?
Wherever all of you guys are.
I'm just going to do a USA tour where I
Hunt you all down.
Ben asks, what's the most random song on your phone that nobody would expect you to listen to? I don't know if this is going to surprise anybody, but I've really been into my R&B recently. So I've been listening to people like Sierra and Neo, Janet Jackson, of course, Larry Gaga, Janae Aiko. I don't know, is that surprising? Drop me a comment and let me know. Lifebringer asks, what's the most embarrassing moment of your life? I don't know, I like to think that it would be hard to embarrass me. That is not a challenge. Don't accept it. I did teach a fitness class once where my sweatpants split when I was doing squats, and we were doing squats and everyone heard the rip. Don't worry, I was blessed that day for wearing underwear. I just carried on. I had a laugh about it with everybody else. So I guess it was kind of embarrassing. I don't know, I try not to take life too seriously. What's your most embarrassing moment? Let me know in the comments. Jet the Hawk asks, if you could write another song for the Sonic series, which character would you write for? I would probably write for Sonic. I love Sonic. But you know what? It's 2020. I would love to see an LGBT plus character in the Sonic franchise. What do you guys think? Yes? Asks, if you could have anything in the world, what would that thing be? Wow, a really specific question there. If you are talking about material things, I would probably say my own jet. Not for the expense or anything like that, but just so that I could travel. I could travel anywhere, anytime. Yeah, I think that would be pretty awesome. Shugo asks, do you like to cook at all? If so, any favorite meals? Or do you wish you could cook certain foods? I'm normally on a fairly regimented diet. If I'm cooking, it's either scrambled eggs, chicken stir fry, vegetables. I do know how to make sushi, of course. I did that a few times for my boyfriend and for my friends. And they were either being really kind, or I'm actually not bad at making sushi. The one thing I am terrible at is keeping the kitchen tidy while I'm cooking. Not so good. The Comic Nerd asks, where and how do you start to work on songs? It really is quite random. My creative brain does tend to turn on when my thinking brain turns off. So I write a lot of songs at the gym, when I'm driving, when I'm in the bathroom, when I'm in the kitchen, just before I drop off to sleep at night, which is the most annoying thing in the world. It's totally random, and sometimes I'll start with a beat or a rhythm, or a vocal melody, or a chorus hook, or a progression. Anything can start a song, and some of my songs have started in the most random of ways. Studios Cooper asks, did you think that Dreams would have so many versions? What is your favorite version?
My version, of course.
Honestly, I would say the 10th anniversary version is by far my favorite. What was the music video that you liked the most? Oh my gosh, at this point there have been so many. Of the more recent ones, I do love Lay Down on My Heart. We got to run around Tokyo filming it. We started filming right after I finished filming one of my TV appearances, but it was also a lot of fun, and I really love how it turned out. But going back a bit further, I've got to say I really love The Rebellion, because it was such a strong concept. I just really love how it all came together and seemed to have such a big impact and make such a strong statement. How many floors do you think the Absolution Tower has? 666. How old are you? How old do you think I am? Plus there's this really handy tool called Google. How many and which languages do you know? I know none! apart from the beautiful, eloquent language of my home planet. I love you so much. I send you a big hug. I love you too. And I'm sending a big hug back to you as well. Oh my gosh, there's so many. You guys did so good. Luke asks, what other parts of the world would you like to visit someday? I did answer this earlier, so I just wanted to shout out to Luke. Kyrie asks, if you would be able to speak a new foreign language fluently, which language would it be and why? Right now, I'm kind of enamored with French. And I know that's an easy answer because of Lolita. I've always thought it's such a beautiful language, the way that you have to get your mouth and your throat around the words to pronounce them correctly. But also I think people who speak English with a French accent, it's kind of sexy. And so in my logical brain, I'm thinking if I suddenly started speaking French fluently, maybe I would adopt a very sexy French accent that is much better than that one that I've just done. And that is it for Ask Ben, just in time because the sun is going down. Thank you guys for tuning in. Before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that bell icon to make sure you are notified of all of my new videos. Give this video a big thumbs up to let me know that you want more life-nourishing and intellectual content like this. And drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think of some of my answers to your questions in this video. I love you guys so much. We are all in this together. If you are finding it difficult, make sure you reach out and message someone, or failing that, if you have no better options, then reach out and message me. All of the links to my socials are in the description. I'm sending you all love, big hugs, and positive vibes. I love you. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye. Beautiful records. I feel that a change could come if we can dance as one.